And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, OCCW proudly presents the Royal Ramble with Jonathan Malice. And still your
ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
What's going on here, guys? I see a lot of...
We're going to get to that in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal Ramble, Orange County Championship Wrestling's flagship show about all things pro wrestling. National, international, local, more important, Orange County. Ladies and gentlemen, to my left, and to my right, the legendary B.A. Marcus Frey, his tag team partner and tag team champion of Orange County Championship Wrestling. How you doing, gentlemen? Look, I want to get right to it. You guys, okay, this weekend at GCF from the Ashes, I'm going to let you guys work it out here. Tell me what happened.
He struck me! You hit me in my face! I have to have reconstructive surgery and wear this thing. I'm a mess under here, man. And my head's all messed up. I got PTSD. I'm freaking out at all kinds of noise. Every time I go, people are playing basketball and I freak out. You know what I mean? Because he put his big shoe in my face and kicked me. And, then I fell off the ring apron.
I was there, and I saw pretty much what went down. Let's get his point of view, and we'll see what we can do about this.
He's a partner beater.
Every time I turned around in that match.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. He's a little bit choked up. All right? You see what you're putting him through?
He's a partner beater.
He left me in that ring to get choked out with a kendo stick.
Did you die?
What kind of tag team partner is that?
But did you die?
No, he didn't die. But, I mean, there are certain things that you have got to understand that is understood between tag team partners. If he and I were tag team partners, I would always count on him having my back.
I would have helped, but he kicked me in the face, and I was on the floor all messed up trying to find my nose.
You did kick him pretty hard.
He got me.
Is it my fault that he's not strong enough to hold on the helmet?
He's slippery, man. It's not a matter of strength. He spits water everywhere. He's drenched. He's dripping wet all the time. It's like trying to keep a greased pig under control.
He's a little greasy, that's true. But
out.
Okay, listen.
That's your friend. That's your greasy-ass friend.
I didn't want to be in the match. They made me be in the match. Your friend Jamal, he could have not put me in the match, but they made me be in the match. And they're like, make a decision. And we were doing good. We were beating him. We were bouncing him around like the little basketball that he is.
The only decision that should have mattered to you was holding on to these and being my goddamn partner.
But we could have been the Ultraviolet Championship. And then I could have that too, and everywhere we go, we're
For
champions.
the uninitiated, last weekend at GCF's From the Ashes, B.A. Marcus Frey and his tag team partner Azrael were in a three-way dance for the
number one contendership for the Ultraviolet Championship.
The number one contender for GFC's Ultraviolet Championship.
And I am nothing if not ultraviolet.
And he is nothing if not ultraviolet. However, right, when they were in the ring with Helmuth, things got a little heated. Things went back and forth. Obviously, both men are competitive. They wound up exchanging blows. Towards the end of the match, Azrael had a hold of Helmuth. B.A. goes for the kick. Bang! Helmuth gets out of the way. He plants his foot upside his neck.
Yeah.
And take us from there.
So really, it's your fault that he hit you in the balls right after that. It's not my fault. I was trying to hold him. You know what? We can spar back and forth friendly. You think Michael Jordan never played ball with his little friend Scottie Pippen? You think they didn't ever try to iron sharpens iron, baby?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Michael Jordan knew that Scottie Pippen had his back. I don't know that you have my back.
Well, you're friends with Othello. Every time you see Othello, you're like, pop, pop.
Why you gotta always bring him
Where
up?
have you been?
If I'm about this tag team, I'm gonna be about this tag team. I told you that. My friendship with Othello, it has nothing to do with me and you as the tag team champion.
I trust you. I don't really trust him that much. He threw me through a wall that time.
And you know what? And
man?
you know what?
Yeah, by the way,
man,
I haven't gotten that money for that deposit on that.
We'll take it out of the defense budget. It's like $1 trillion. Call the Pentagon.
Oh, yes.
They're a military installation over there.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, as you can see, there's clearly a little bit of strife going on between our tag team champions. So look, guys, here's what I want to do, right? Because I don't think a team is as strong as it can be when there's this kind of infighting, all right? Now,
We keep winning though.
You're not gonna keep winning if you keep fighting. This is the first time you guys
salt and pepper.
Spoken 2 words to each other since
Jam
Sunday.
and jelly. Well, he hit me. I don't feel safe.
Okay, look. If I can give you some, if I can assure you some assurances that you are safe with this man.
I didn't know he was gonna kick me.
He didn't do it. It was an accident. You, by your own admission, you knew he was slippery and greasy, like you said. Correct?
I should have anticipated helmet slipperiness.
There you go. So it isn't completely BA's fault, right?
You're like a couples counselor. You should do this professionally.
Hold on.
Let's role play. Show me on the door where it touched you.
How hard you can kick someone, right?
Really
you know how
hard.
strong those feet are, right? You can't stay mad at him because you connected full force and he went out of the ring and he was down for a while.
He's got a size like 24 boot.
Frankly, I'm surprised he's in this kind of shape that he's in.
Right? I'm all messed
John,
up.
I was there, and I call, excuse my French, but I call it bullshit. Azrael should have had his voice back all the way through the match, regardless of what
Damn right.
You're not helping.
How super strong do you think I am that I can just get up after a boot to the face?
BA, do you need some tea or something, man?
I-
Chill, dog.
He's good.
around.
You're good, right?
I'm gonna be
All right.
Watching my life flash before my eyes, my incredibly long life, by the way. It was wonderful. The 70s were a great, glorious time.
Yes.
in the country.
Did you get the chance to wrestle superstar Billy Graham?
Yes.
Bruno Sammartino?
He's a very bitter man at this
Larry
point.
Zbyszko?
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah.
All right.
I was wearing a mask. I'm El Hijo de Santo.
All right. Okay, now you'll be the first to admit that he was hurt, right? You kicked him pretty good. Did you feel the force of impact that you put on his face?
yeah, I was
My
trying to
nose
put my
was
boots through Helmet's face,
No
so I
one's
know.
saying that you weren't trying to hit Helmuth. We're not saying that. But you can understand that he wasn't able to make it into the ring right away, right? After taking a punch.
I
or
was
a
very
kick like
sad.
that. All right. And you know that he didn't do that on purpose, right?
Maybe.
Okay. Now, we all know in our sport, these things happen, correct?
Accident still hurt, John.
Of course it still hurts, but it wasn't intense.
Hurt my feelings.
Well, but he didn't try to hurt you, right?
I guess.
Okay, so I think it's fair to say that as tag team champions, as partners, as friends, we can put this behind us and move forward. Do we understand? Do we agree on this?
Freddie Helmet.
The one thing I will agree on is if I know he has my back when it comes to them, I will always have his back when it comes to anyone on my side.
That sounds fair. What do you think?
What did you do to? Where was Freddie Flores?
Freddie Flores?
Yeah, what does it got to do with Divine Intervention, guys? I'll keep going missing. I'm worried, man.
He's
Where are
got
they
like
going?
15
I haven't
kids.
seen
I don't know
Angel
what
in
Freddie
like a
Flores
year.
was.
Oh, you're not missing him.
What did you do?
You can't blame him for that guy.
Guys are always missing.
Look,
Every show, I'm
That
missing
just
at least
means you
one or
need
two
better
guys.
friends.
that means you do. Yeah, he's got a point.
Where
You
did they
might get some
go?
better friends.
Did you do something? Am I gonna ever find Freddie Flores again?
Are you? No, Freddie Flores, I'm sure.
Like
is
I
fine.
said, if you got my back, I got yours.
That
period.
doesn't sound like an unreasonable request. Do you have your partner's back?
Yes, of course. We're still the champions.
You're
I
still the
need
champion.
him.
You still have his back.
You're still useful to me, of course. What?
That doesn't sound
is
very
that
friendly.
Is that called what?
That's not very friendly.
There's
Right?
still a reason for me to care about your well-being. We still have the belts.
Okay, do you understand that friends are friends just because, not because it's
I'm not about that gay
beneficial?
stuff, man.
No.
I'm not about that kind of.
The views and opinions of
What?
Azrael are the views and opinions of Azrael alone.
man, I'm
They do not
businessman.
reflect the views and opinions of Free Admission, Orange County Championship Wrestling, or the Royal Ramble, or anyone else with half a brain.
That's weird.
Okay, now let's get back to the topic.
I don't know if I trust dudes. You're all savages.
I mean, if he can't agree, I might as well just leave.
No.
this
I mean, no. When we have a match, I can trust you because we're on the same side. And if I lose, you lose too. And I know you don't like to lose.
So, are you willing to put this in the past and continue forward as tag team champions, as partners, as friends?
I just want my face to get better. That's
now
what I
you're
want.
avoiding the question, Azrael.
What?
Are you willing to put this behind you, this specific incident behind you? This
Yeah, I'll let it go.
So you guys are going to stay
I
partners?
mean, Freddie Helmuth is the #1 ultra-violent contender. You're welcome, Frederick. Attaboy.
There you go. All right. He sounds contrite, right? He sounds sincere.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you guys shake hands so that we can put this in the past and move forward. BA?
You're going to kick me again, are you?
No, he's not going to kick you.
Are you
You
sure?
keep talking, I might have to.
No.
Where's Angel? What did you do to him?
You didn't
Where's-
want him in the group anyway. Why you always bringing him up?
Where- Is Freddie Flores alive?
The first thing you said to me.
Show me proof that Freddie Flores is alive. Show me a lock of his hair.
You gotta go find one of his 3 babies' mamas to find out whether or not he's still alive.
Okay, there you go.
Fine.
All right.
Fine. That's more than enough.
Okay, I want to see you guys shake hands.
I can do that.
All right, shake hands. He's willing to shake hands. See now, isn't this much better?
Oh, hey! I know
Come
you're
on,
a big strong man.
Hey,
You're a big
come on,
strong man.
come on now.
What? that was weird to mouth.
I'll be honest with you guys. I'm glad you're able to put this behind you. I was kind of worried that I might have to do that whole strip them of the tag team titles, then hold a tournament to see who the number 1 contender to the tag team titles were after we put the tag team titles on another tag team.
Sounds like a genius idea.
Yeah, it sounds exhausting, but
Freddie Flores and Freddie Helmuth would probably win them back, I guess.
All right. Let's
God
move on.
bless
You know
him.
what, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, or is it this weekend? In 2 weeks, I suppose. Is it this weekend? No, next weekend. SummerSlam, August 11th. That is in it's in Canada, isn't it? This is here. Yeah, Toronto.
They're going above the northern border.
The Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the Universal title. I wanted to get your take on that. What do you think of that? Are you guys familiar with the storyline behind that? And what do you think?
I bet Becky Lynch never hit Seth Rollins.
I have, I have some throat lozenges for you. Here, why don't you take one of these? There you go. That might be able to help you out.
I thought you liked getting choked. I know Helmuth likes. Most people like getting choked.
No, most people that you confab with like to get choked.
Looking like 50 Shades of Grey over there.
Yeah.
That's why Freddie Helmuth is ultra violent. He's a beater too.
He walk around looking like eyes wide shut.
You're all putting your keys in a bowl, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Looks like a West Hollywood Spider-Man.
Down to mess around. Hey man, I've been to some places, man. I've been to some places.
all right.
I assure you. I've pew-pewed all over the West Hollywood, my friend. I ain't afraid of no man.
All right, let's start.
What?
Are you familiar with the Brock
Not
Lesnar
even a
Seth
little.
Rollins matchup? No. How about you?
I mean, who is not familiar with this? It's literally
West Hollywood Spider-Man.
he
apparently.
I was busy this weekend.
he's too busy doing circle jerks. He doesn't
Yeah.
know. But I do have to say that this past Monday, the violence that was inflicted on Seth Rollins was impressive,
Right.
to say the least. But the confrontation between the two of them, I feel like ran its course months ago, and to rehash this again, I mean, it just. I would rather see Samoa Joe go up against Brock Lesnar. Like, can we get someone else?
Did Becky Lynch come to his rescue? Tell me she did.
I mean, she's too busy pulling off the worst rock bottom that I've ever seen. That she was a little preoccupied.
She has a rock hard bottom.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm familiar with it, and I do. But do I like it? No. I feel like it's at some point you gotta kind of count your chickens and go, yeah, that's the amount of chickens we got on this one.
Now let me, and you can answer this even though you're not following them. Is Brock Lesnar hurting or helping the WWE? And I don't mean is he hurting I mean, is he bringing more eyeballs to the WWE?
Hell no.
No, I mean, the ratings have been going down
I
for quite
know
a long time.
I know this, but okay, look, when WCW signed Hulk Hogan, right, way back in the day, it was because his name was more mainstream than any other wrestler, even more than Ric Flair or anything like that, right? So that's what he brought with him. So when you are trying to sell advertising space to someone, you say, hey, well, we have Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, Hulk Hogan, that's a wrestler. You could have told him, you could have named, 20 other guys and they wouldn't have known, right? The minute you say Hulk Hogan, you give credibility to what you're trying to
That's
sell.
the guy that played the nanny in that one movie.
Yeah, right? No, but they know who Hulk Hogan is. They saw him on
He
Rocky.
starred across from Zeus in No Holds Barred.
Does Brock Lesnar carry that same kind of cachet with the mainstream world?
I will say no. And the reason why I will say no is because we've spoken about this before. When people want to watch someone get their ass beat, they want to watch UFC.
Okay.
And a lot of the UFC fans will not gravitate towards professional wrestling because of the stigmata that it's fake.
Right.
So you automatically lose all the clout that he brings from that fan base, then you're also running around talking about, okay, what about the fans that enjoyed him from WWE before? Well, before he was more athletic. He brought a story with it. Now he's bringing 15 to 20 German suplexes and an F5. You know that a match is going to be 15 to 20 suplexes and an F5. Like, there's no entertainment value with that.
Okay.
So with that, you now lost the fans that enjoyed him before, that said this is a guy that used to be able to pull off a shooting star press. You know,
That almost killed him though. He did that at WrestleMania. He almost died.
But when he was in OVW, he did it a few times and he did it successfully. So that's what I'm saying is they know his athletic ability. Now you're dealing with a guy where it's like, okay, the only thing that you have to offer us is 15 to 20 German suplexes and an F5.
Okay.
What's the point?
So you're saying that. Okay. So then, with that in mind, why are they still using it? Why do you think they're still? He's gonna win the title. I'm
Right.
pretty sure.
Because I think that to Vince McMahon, there always has to be a big bad. When you look at the
Right.
card, who else is as physically imposing as Brock Lesnar?
Bray Wyatt, not Bray. Braun
Braun
Strowman.
Braun Strowman,
Yeah.
yes, but Braun Strowman is a fan favorite. They're not going to turn on him because the WWE they can try to make the universe turn on him.
Right.
The universe wants Braun Strowman to be a face.
I got you, okay.
So when you go, okay, we already have our fans tailing behind this guy who they tried. Because they did this whole storyline with him teaming up with Dolph Ziggler and all this other stuff, and the fans hated the storyline, but they still love Braun Strowman.
Right.
So when you got a guy that's got that much clout and it's like, yeah, he's physically imposing, but we don't want to boo him. So let's bring out the other guy that people are booing him not because he's a good bad guy.
Right,
but
because they
they're
don't
sick
like him.
and tired of
I
seeing
got you.
him.
Okay. What's your take on that?
I think Braun Strowman got humiliated by Brock Lesnar, like, what, last year? Like, the one punch almost staggered the
Yeah.
400-pound man.
Yeah.
It was like he hit Brock more than he wanted to screw around with, and he's like, do you remember that I'm UFC champion?
Yeah,
Boom.
I've seen his hands.
it was
And
a
like
stiff,
his
it was
one
a stiff
punch.
knee. He threw a stiff knee and he caught a
So you kind of see like Braun Strowman's like stock in WWE go, oh God, he's a woman.
He's a woman.
And now they're trying, oh, back up. Remember, he's 400 pounds. That was cool.
So you think that Brock Lesnar is bad for, or at least the push that he gets is.
I blame the women. I blame Becky Lynch. They need to know their role and get back in the kitchen. You're ruining WWE. I want to watch some man wrestle. I want to watch big sweaty men roll around together. If I want to watch women roll around together, there's the rest of the internet for that. I don't want to watch Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair and Bailey and whatever. Bailey's got
Bayley,
a butter
yeah,
face.
yellow.
You know, butter face though, Joe.
Yeah, but
Butter
the butter
face.
is the part that everybody likes.
Right? And they highlighted, they headlined WrestleMania, and then I just hear the ratings go boom in all
They
the red
headlined
states.
WrestleMania.
Yes, they were the main event of it.
I thought it.
And now there's like a million fewer
that's a bad
people
idea.
watching.
Hey, John, can I bring this up? Some of our fans are mentioning before SummerSlam, we do have Impact Wrestling happening this Friday in Santa Ana.
Oh, cool. Okay, so
Let's
the
go.
next
Let's
matchup
run
is
in on the main.
Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton.
Hey, Jamal, you are ruining my life. Trying to drive a wedge between me and my good friend B.A. Marcus Frey. Trying to throw me in there against Freddie Helmuth. He's going to win the Ultra Violent Championship on your next show. We're probably going to take the tag team
Here's the
titles at
thing.
your
Why
next show.
are you blaming it on my boy Jamal when it was?
I blame everything on Jamal.
It was Mr. Joey Saint who came out and made the match.
I like Joey. I don't know.
Of course
For some
you do.
reason, I just gravitate towards
of
Joey
course you
Saint
like Joey
a
Saint.
little. You know, there's nothing wrong. And you seem to love Jamal. You know, it's
And
like
what's
your
wrong with that?
cousin
The
or
man is an
whatever.
upstanding man. I can get behind Jamal.
He cut me off when I was talking.
Well,
You don't just
I
cut
wish
me off,
somebody
Biggie
would.
Smalls.
Looking like a mini Kimbo Slice.
I don't, you know.
I don't think he looks anything like Kimbo
Like a
Slice.
miniature Kimbo Slice.
No.
Joey's racist. He thinks they all look the same.
Yeah, I think so.
You look like a human tornado. I can't tell the difference.
I thought it was Sean Black.
Yeah, sure. Did you?
Go
You don't see him
crouching.
lying in a puddle of his own blood.
John,
and piss, do
John,
you?
you're mentioning about the other card on.
Oh yeah, Kofi Kingston is wrestling Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Now, Randy Orton has been in and out, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's no longer a mainstay, which I think it's fine. I think he's ran his time. I think the part of that feud that's interesting is when they cut their first promo and broke the fourth wall, because everybody likes to go around and say that Randy Orton was the new Triple H, where he pulled a lot of guys' clout and kind of stopped them from growing within the company.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So Randy Orton had a match way back when against Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston messed up once. Randy Orton went to the back and told Vince, this guy's not ready. Which then derailed his entire rise in the company for 11 years.
Wow.
So like they loved him. Like he was athletic. He was a showman. Fake accent or not, everyone got behind Kofi Kingston.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a fake accent, man. You know, a lot of us travel around the world and we speak a little bit of a different accent wherever we go. You know what I'm saying, boy?
What? You went from Jamaican to Italian to
some of us are world travelers, that's it. And some of us, we talk how we fit in, where we get in. You know what I'm making it do what I do and let it be what it is, nephew. Some of us go all the way up and down.
I'm sorry.
Kofi Kingston went from Jamaica to South Africa to wherever he's from now.
Well,
Video games.
And the thing is, he's actually from South Africa. So if he would have came in with a South African accent, everybody would have been okay with that.
A lot of click clack.
Wow, they don't speak like that in South Africa.
Okay,
South Africa is the nice part of Africa.
Right, that's where most of the white people are.
It's like South Orange County.
Anyway,
the views and opinions of B.A. Marcus are the views and opinions of B.A. alone. They do not represent Free Admission Channel, the Royal Ramble, or Orange County Championship Wrestling, or anyone else who's not a bigot.
If you ever take a trip to South Africa, that's where all the French people went. You will sit there and go, oh, okay, this is not Africa. This is southern France.
Once again, the views and opinions of B.A. Marcus Frey. All right. Okay,
but SmackDown's going to be on Fox, right?
Yes.
And who do you think Fox wants to be champion? Randy Orton or Kofi Kingston? Fox News. Who do you think they're going to want?
That's a good point.
Who should be champion? Randy Orton or Kofi Kingston?
And Disney owns Fox.
Who's going to vote? Randy Orton or
Disney does
Kofi
now.
Kingston?
They own Fox as a company, but I don't think they own.
Oh, they own the movie, the 20th Century Fox or whatever.
Yeah, they own.
Okay.
I think Randy Orton has the look that they're looking for.
Yeah, but Randy Orton.
This is true, but I don't believe that Randy Orton's going to be the one to take it off of him. I think that they're gearing Kofi up for someone else to come in
and take it
and
from
strip that title.
Wowie.
Which would be fantastic. I would be okay with Bray Wyatt winning.
Big E never kicked Kofi Kingston in the face.
Well, because Kofi Kingston doesn't run around running his damn mouth all the time like you do.
Plus, Yowie Wowie has a fine-ass wife, too. JoJo.
Okay, well, fine-ass wife. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
That's
a fact.
That's the standard.
Yes.
If this guy should be champion, he's got to have a fine-ass wife.
God.
And Brock Lesnar should be UFC champion.
If that were the case, well, Brock Lesnar isn't. Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
He's gonna be.
Not the UFC
I don't think his wife is that fine anymore.
Sable's probably fine.
Sable's gone through way too many procedures to be considered fine.
Look at my leather face.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
That's what I was looking for.
And we got Vintage Dragon watching.
Hey, Vintage.
Who cares?
You're gonna get yours. Keep watching. Keep watching.
Mean-spirited.
Hey,
Everyone cares.
He's holding our title hostage, man.
Oh, yeah. Get it back.
I'm beginning to see where your trepidation comes from.
I'm telling you.
Guy Cole's a hell of an athlete, and he's going to have a surprise, maybe.
Okay, before we get into that, right? Let's talk a little bit about GCF this past weekend. As you know, I want to invite one of our featured guests. You see him here weekly. He is a former Orange County Championship Wrestling heavyweight champion.
He's putting his pants on right now.
He is.
Oh my God!
I thought he was pulling on those cables, but that's not a cable.
No.
So
I don't know why he had his pants off.
He's the current. All right, hold on. You're ruining my intro.
I'm sorry, but he likes to walk around in his tidy whities. He's sitting there coming in here with his tidy whities.
At least he didn't wear that pink thong that he's very, very fond of. He is the current Lucha Pro heavyweight champion, and at Last Stand here in. Let's talk about his GCF. And ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the one-time and future OCCW heavyweight champion and current Lucha Pro champion, Gusten Thunder Uberstube. You need a chair. Oh.
Yes.
Let me
I'll
get.
push it real good.
Let me get you
I'm sorry, over here with salt and pepper.
Let me get you a chair. I don't need you.
We can do each half.
I'm gonna go get you a chair.
Let me get
Why
half a
don't you tell
cheek
me
on
you
one.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. Where you going, John?
I'm going to get you a chair.
Well, you're
not gonna hit
Goose,
me,
I
are you?
love that
You'd
the
never
little
hurt me.
smack and you did with the little Russian fella this Sunday. So
Yes. Maxim Morasev knows
Maxim
something
monkey
about
spank.
accent.
I spanked his monkey all across that ring. You never seen anything like it.
What's
But, hey, at least we got one winner here on the show. You know, I'm
damn.
just saying. I'm not saying anything. I'm just
We're
saying.
still the tag team
somebody had to
champions.
win a match around here this
Well,
week.
I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
Were you
might as well
super
let you-
excited?
you know.
Were you
Might-
super excited to be ultra violent champion? Did you
Right.
want to do all? Did you want to eat bloody candy out of a pinata?
Well,
Is
and
that
you
what you
might
were
as
looking
well get
for?
a win since you
Well, by
couldn't
the
hold
time-
on to your OCCW title.
By the time I got down there, all the candy was gone. The audience was jumping in the ring, snatching it all up, eating
Yeah.
all the Smarties.
that was a good bubble gum too.
See, there we go.
I mean, everything tastes better once Tony Ray's rolls on it, right?
Yeah, it tastes like bacon.
Yeah, rolled in lard. So what's it like being the greatest champion in Lucha Pro history?
well, let me tell you.
I mean, there's like,
Chair over there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, go sit
I
in it.
see it.
That's the way you cheat a champ.
I am
He's
the
the
Lucha
champ.
Pro. I am the.
yeah,
Tell him
yeah,
I'm the greatest
he's
champion.
The he is the
And
greatest
Lucha-
champion.
Oh, you want half a cheek?
No, I want
Okay.
you to sit down in that chair.
Come on.
Look, he wants your ass to get up and grab the
No, you can
folding
sit here.
chair.
It's all right.
Man,
Look, of heroes in East LA, there's like Cesar Chavez,
Here, sit right here.
Fernando Valenzuela,
Hasta luego.
and Gusten Uberstood.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's the Oscar De La Hoya of OCCW, right?
Yeah, if I'm lucky, they're gonna name a boulevard after me.
Not only that, we have pictures of him in women's lingerie. So
What are you talking about?
hasta la joya.
Well, I mean, since Vintage changed the name of our title, maybe we should change the name of his to the Yummy Weight title.
Ooh,
that's
you
not
go.
a bad
that is
idea.
a good idea.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I would like to introduce to you.
Wait, don't say it yet. Don't say it yet.
Okay.
We can get the audience a poll.
Okay.
Like let's get
Ladies
some
and
comments.
gentlemen,
What do you think? What
If
should
you
it
are
be
in the know,
named?
you know that Vintage Dragon has renamed the OCCW the Dragon Weight title. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to let us know. Give us a thumbs up if you think we should change this to the Yummy Weight title, or a thumbs down if you think we should change it to the Yummy Weight title. Let us know what you think.
Also, mini piñatas are for sale at every GCF show. $5.
We're gonna go.
Cinco Dolores.
That and your luchador mask, that's where he got his.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to,
Victorious.
broaden my horizons. The champion of East Berlin
Victoria.
is now the champion of East LA. Attaboy, Uberstood.
We let's go a little bit over the results. We had Heidi defeating Count Monstrasso. Hyde. I'm sorry, not Heidi. Hyde.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot different.
Wrote it down right.
Hyde's an
A little bit
incredibly
different.
muscular
That
man.
guy was badass. I like
Hyde
Hyde.
went over Monstrasso, one of the pinning him, right?
Hey,
Was
you
it
know
a
what?
count-out?
Count's getting better, man. He's got counted on 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Count
getting better.
Monstrasso.
I think that was a pinfall.
Yeah, it was a
Count
pinfall.
is learning how to count. The furthest he gets usually is about.
He's like the Count from Sesame Street.
Paint his face purple. Paint his face purple too.
One victim, two victims.
At the two ha. That's when you lift your shoulder up.
That's why he keeps getting pinned.
All right, we have Mikey O'Shea defeating one of his longtime heroes, SoCal Crazy, in a wild match. He went back and forth. Mikey winds up hitting that gunslinger. You know, I never get tired of seeing Mikey O'Shea do that gunslinger. I mean, it's just
I get tired of seeing it. I get tired of feeling it.
Yeah, I get tired of being on the receiving end of it.
right.
I think we've all experienced
Why don't you
that
try it
ride
out
a couple
sometime?
No, I'm
times.
good. Like I said, I never get tired of seeing it. I don't ever need to feel it.
Well,
all right?
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Mikey O'Shea lately, he's coming out here in the red and black tights, looking
yeah.
all big and mean. And that is not the Mikey O'Shea I know. Mikey O'Shea is like the jolly green Irish
Yeah, but
giant.
that was
that
stupid
comes
of
out
him. Where'd that ever lead him to? That didn't get him nowhere. You know, I like him better this way in the red and black.
Oh.
It's a lovely color choice, Michael.
What? What?
Well, I'm
I
just
like-
saying he likes him in the red and black. That's his
The DL.
color combination.
Oh
of a
my
certain-
goodness!
Yeah.
Are you guys
Mikey
trying to
O-
recruit Mikey O'Shea?
I might
into your
have
cadre of
offered him.
idiots?
I could make him an offer that maybe he can't refuse.
That would be dangerous.
You know what? That
Donuts.
would be bad. That would be bad for everyone
trying to
involved.
gobble up the entire Southern California wrestling scene. What's wrong with you?
Champions
Divided
everywhere we
Dimension
go.
already has 16 members. Half of them don't show up, and the other half are too high to figure out where to go.
You need to leave them alone. Quit picking off our guys.
It's a good point. Mikey, stay away from those clowns.
Hyde's
all
working
right?
his way up the ladder. You know, he's going to get to our main boss eventually. Right now, he's at level 1 with Count, but he's going to move up that ladder probably. And I'll be waiting for you, Hyde.
All
You
right.
weirdo.
So, fantastic match there. The next match was Sub.
Said the guy wearing the red door.
Hey, you're
doily on
like you're one to point at any fingers at anybody, you sick freak. Yeah. That thing in your pants isn't all you.
He's Spider-Man.
Who else is it if it's not all me?
What is
else
that?
Hey, get out of there!
Some kind of buy one of those.
Forgot we had extra
He's a
guests on the
goddamn
show.
banana smuggler.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of which, I need you to look at something, check something. Hey, just turn the camera off for a minute.
No, we're going live. We're live. You keep that extra guest sheathed, if you will. All right, keep him
Sheathed.
in the green room. All right, as it were.
It's a big word.
The next match.
Don't be thrown off, John.
Sorry.
Why are your mouth watering?
Suburban Justice faced Guy Cool and Toxic Trent. Now, I don't know if Guy Cool and Toxic Trent had teamed together before.
They doesn't look like they're going to do it again.
Yeah, sure doesn't, right? They came out to the name, was it Toxic Cool? Party whatever.
It didn't end well for him, though. I think Guy Cool has had
Wastewater recycling.
Right?
I think that's what it was.
Was that what it was? Wastewater recycling?
a lot of people have partnered with Guy Cool with a lot more success. I miss Koto Hiro.
Yeah.
Koto Hiro-san.
Yes, Koto
Konnichiwa.
Last time I was in the ring with Guy Cool, I got free beer.
Yes, you did.
In my face via his
Right?
mouth.
And you know what? Anytime Guy Cool is on a show, it's going to be a party in the ring, in the crowd, around the ring. You know,
Locker room.
they're back in the locker
He made
room.
me party when I didn't even want to party. He started pouring beer all over me. I had to go back and get my AA chip again. He's the worst sponsor of all time.
I don't think that Guy
Guy
Cool is an AA sponsor.
Oh.
So maybe you might have been fooling yourself.
I'm looking for leadership in the wrong place.
Yes, probably. But Suburban Justice, the team of Chris Camacho and Drew Masters really took it to the veteran team of Guy Cool and Toxic Trent, scoring the pinfall in a most unusual fashion. Would you say? You didn't see the match. You were in the back.
Did you witness
I was
the
doing
nipple
my
twisting?
stretches.
I have never
I
seen
saw a great portion of the match. I didn't see the
finish.
I did
The
not see
nipple
it,
twisting
no.
was pretty
But
harsh.
I saw
Pretty
a lot of
crazy.
it. But I did see the twisting. You know,
That was. I've never
there
seen.
was a lot of
usually my favorite
exciting
part, yeah.
play in this general region in
They
the
were-
early parts of the match.
They were giving each other. It looked like a friggin' a hazing ceremony at a frat house.
But Camacho loved it. He was loving it.
Camacho was all about that. I mean, he's a little bit odd. I can see him doing that thing where they suspend you from friggin' pins in your back.
He might be into hentai with senpai. And
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Drew Master-san.
So, but yeah, Suburban Justice gets to
I thought
win.
that was just like an inversion table for your back. That's what they told me.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just trying to fix my back.
Just letting your boys, La Raza's watching right now. So just
Oh, hey, punks. Hey, punks. Yeah. Well, yeah. Whoop-de-doo, as he says. Yeah. All right. We're going to get to you guys in a minute, so you stay tuned. I got something special for you. All right?
And it ain't these. Because you ain't getting these.
Never gonna get it. Say it.
Yeah.
Never gonna get
Yes! Never! Nunca champions por la raza. What?
I'm just reading what some of the... Okay.
Oh,
Hold on.
We're reading. Can we talk more about the nipple play? And the
No,
Suburban
we're not going to
Justice?
talk about nipple
Why
play in the
not?
Suburban Justice.
Camacho gave the best advice to a homie I've ever heard. He Guy Cool had 2 nipples. Drew Masters only had 1. Camacho said, pinch the other one. He did, and look who won.
No means no, Guy Cool.
I don't
didn't
think that the
consider-
nipple twisting thing was really a factor in whoever got the actual pinfall. What I think that was
This
A
sport is a
strategic-
game of
Inches?
of seconds and inches. Yes.
Yeah, every
Yes.
little bit counts.
Every little bit counts.
I
Why do you
feel
think
like-
I'm walking around with the heaviest belt in California?
Because it's made out of a hood of a Cadillac.
no, of a Chevy. All right. Tony Ray's
Someone's
defended.
missing their Pinto right about now. 'Cause
Right?
It's around my waist.
Tony Ray.
Sorry, Vega says, BA, you need to calm down.
Why don't you come calm me down then, big boy? You always talk a lot, but every time we run these podcasts on Tuesday, where are you?
Technically, he types a
You
lot. I
show
wouldn't
up.
say he
You
talks.
show up downstairs in the basement, beating the hell out of Camacho. That's easy work. Come get some.
Who said that?
Come catch these feet.
Who called out BA?
Vega.
Oh, Vega.
Okay. Okay, and someone we haven't seen. You know, the last time we saw this man, he left as Doc Shady. He comes back. He defected to something to Russia and claiming to be a Soviet. Maxim Morozov. You met him in the ring. Yeah, he's like the Winter Soldier, right? Except he's like the Winter Marine or something. But
I told him communist jokes aren't funny unless everyone gets them.
Yeah.
I get
God
it.
damn it!
Everyone gets
Yeah,
it.
see,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, his
like that.
his match had a lot of Stalin in it.
Oh, damn, that's good. I miss Doc Shady.
Yeah. Yeah, so Maxim Morozov.
And I've never seen a greater conflict between Russia and Germany, by the way.
No, not even about Stalingrad
I
or anything like
I never
that.
paid a lot of attention to history.
I don't know about
Gusten,
history.
talk about how you defended your belt against him and talk about the match a little bit. Tell us what you were able to do to win that match.
Give him Mike.
Well, first of all, I'd just like to say, since we were talking about Kofi Kingston earlier, if there's anything we should have learned, it's that a foreign guy with a fake accent goes nowhere in his career. Okay, so I'm just saying, keep it real, people. Keep it real.
Yes.
You get in the ring with Gusten Ubastad, the German fitness guru, and you want to come around here kicking your legs in the air, kicking me in my butt cheeks, and look what happened to you. You got on the wrong end of the Berliner, and you got pinned 1, 2, 3.
Ike Berliner, right?
Yes, what John said.
Okay.
He was looking for some sweet action, and he got that action via my fist. I took that fist, and I shoved it so far.
Whoa! This is a family program, right? We don't want
I'm
to.
a family man.
Okay, good.
that was-
Let's talk about where you put your fist.
I'm defending the honor of the United States of America. USA! USA!
Hey, we got Germany fighting for us.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
See?
I feel like the Russian guy is more American. They kind of pick the presidents and stuff.
Germany and America can be friends. Certainly these two
Choose-
can get along, right?
Yeah.
Choose well, Maxim.
Choose-
Help me out.
Yeah.
I'll give a quick shout out to all of our people watching.
Let's do that.
We got Paul Sitz, we got Jessica Sky, we got Brian Chastney, Mike with his 2 boys, the Kool-Aid Kid.
Yeah. Mike Matusi.
Who else here? We have Freddie Havoc. Who else is here? Bobby Rendon, DJ SoCal.
What up?
Who else? Let's see who are here. Isaac
Kids,
Molina. And down to the bottom we have Rachel. She's watching.
Let me tell you something before you say anything that's going to piss me off. All right? This weekend, next weekend, by the way, I have open. So if you guys ever want to go out or anything like that, I don't have to do anything this weekend because I said to my girl today, I say, hey, how you doing, Yoga Star? And she says, you can't talk to me like
hey.
that. I will not be objectified. And so now I'm in the doghouse for the good 6 to 10 days.
I've got you.
Thank you very much.
See, but you know what?
No.
I've
It's
never
the
heard
way
that.
you say it.
Right. I've never heard it because I say it like this.
It's
Yeah.
Hey, Yoga Star.
That's
You know what?
right.
I don't
Cool
need that
when
kind
he
of crap. I don't think that's cool. That's cool.
It sounds like Barry
I don't
White
think
when he
that's
does
cool.
it. He's all, let's get it on.
Hey, John, just practice.
grabbing myself so I don't say anything.
Hey, John, just lower the voice, tilt the hat, and say it.
Like this? Oh, hold on.
Real sexy.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, moving
Are you
right
really
along.
free this Saturday? I got some clubs we can go to.
Yeah, well,
I got a long list of places to show you. You can
I
see
ain't
some
going
things.
anywhere with you, especially if you're wearing that mask.
Oh, come
All
on.
right? Wait a minute.
It's gonna be a key party. So you
It's a
might
key
want-
party?
What if I go as a chaperone?
Yeah, come on.
I'll
That
keep
sounds-
everybody in line.
That sounds like boring. Like
and narrow.
somehow straight and narrow doesn't.
I'll be a bodyguard if you need one. You know.
Seem to go. Yeah. Okay. Great. All right.
It's always an honor to travel with the greatest champion in Lucha Pro history.
The bodyguard whose body's hard. Right here.
The yummy champion.
Yummy.
The yummy weight champion of Lucha
I'll
Pro.
keep
Very
it
good.
safe, baby.
No, you ain't keeping me nothing.
The champion
Do
of
we
East
have
LA.
any votes coming in for the name of the title?
So far, a lot of people are giving thumbs up.
All right.
like
I'll
it?
get thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
All right.
Put a bunch of pink.
Yummy.
And I'll leave this private. When you guys have a chance, BA, I think Mr. Vega left you a little message you want to read on your own.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
I mean, we
I can't read over the internet.
that's all right. He probably couldn't type it without help.
It has to be voice to text.
I should let you read this.
What did it say?
Rosetta Stone.
Somebody
Which one
read
is
it.
B, I know you ain't have no daddy growing up, but don't you worry none. I'll more than be make up for those ass worshipings.
Whooping.
Maybe.
Oh, whooping.
The ass worshiping.
Maybe.
Oh, great.
Maybe he.
Great mighty ass.
It looks to me like he didn't have help typing that out. So I
John
take
Reed's.
that back. They need to take his keyboard away when he's home alone.
God. You know what,
Frog.
Vega? I'll tell you what. Next, what? I'm getting word from Robert that I was just gonna say, why don't you meet BA downstairs in the ring? But I'm getting word that that we have another challenge match going on as we speak. Robert, can you bring that up? Is that going on right now?
Hey, but real talk while he's bringing that up.
Oh, here we
if
go.
anybody
Oh,
needs
wow.
a daddy, Gustanuba stud for hire.
Yeah. Okay. What he said. Okay. Looks like we got that monstrosity. What is it? Monstrasso.
Count Monstroso.
Okay. Against Chris Camacho. Camacho is the gatekeeper here at Orange County Championship Wrestling Training Center.
What a fine job he does. Vega seems to slip in every week.
With the
Right,
arm
he's
wringer.
doing such a fantastic job of keeping the riff
Well, that's a good point, you know. But he's always in the ring, at least holding up. Aye!
Whip his ass.
Oh, no, I'm
Count.
bringing.
He's just another victim for the count.
You want to take us through what's going on here? Another arm ringer, a little wrist lock.
This is wrestling. Yeah, rake his eyes. That's stupid. Yeah.
You see Drew Masters, he's in the crowd.
Drew Masters is in the crowd. Why is Drew Masters not?
Horrified. Help him, Drew Masters. Help him.
As you can see,
mean,
shots to the
Drew
midsection,
Masters-
shoots him off the rope. Shoulder block from Monstrasso.
I feel like Drew Masters has more honor than to be involved in a match. It's one-on-one.
Leapfrog by Camacho.
And he goes
Hip
for-
toss. Boom. Brings him
helmet
down
there.
to the mat with authority. Boom. Flying drop kick. Boom. Got some elevation on that one.
got Woody
Another
Guerrero.
one. Oh, even more elevation.
off the cheek.
Some real good impact. And it looks like Monstrasso's going to take a walk. Take a walk, Monstrasso.
I mean, at least Camacho's finding a good way to get his cardio in every week. He likes to hang out down in the ring and say, anyone who wants to try and fight me.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't seen him back down yet.
Well, at least this ref knows how to count correct.
Yeah, where's Luther? Where's Luther?
Dakota, yeah?
Yeah, the Dakota. Looks like he's on the man. Oh, big right. Was that a clothesline from him? From Monstrasso? Feeding him. It looks like a closed fist to the face. Boom, there's a couple of them.
Had a boy ref. You don't need to interfere there.
I think they've spoken too soon about how great this referee is.
I mean,
Yeah, beat his ass.
Get him
Count
out
those
the corner,
fists.
though, or we could just let him, yeah.
Those are closed fists right to the jaw. These guys from your DI friends.
Right? More than fair. More than fair.
Drunken
Signed up
idiot.
with
Is
his
that what
ass
DI
beaten.
stands for? Drunken idiots? Gee whiz.
There you go.
Slide
Take
box
that.
around.
Yeah, there's half of your former tag
Come on,
team champions.
Sasha.
Less time noodling each other. Maybe Lucha Pro wouldn't be running ragged all over CCW kind of stuff.
I wouldn't say the
Well, maybe if you beat
Vinny's
Vinny's Dragon on one of your many attempts at beating him, we'd have our championship back.
Okay, let's keep our eyes on the Myers then. That's
Using
pretty
the
rough.
ropes.
Okay, now he's choking him on the ropes. Again, illegal. He's got to the 5 count to break, but he doesn't seem to be breaking, and Dakota's letting him get away with it.
Goes to Macho.
Still got a little speed.
There you go. To hell with
Oh.
him. Boom!
Line
Shakalaka.
buster from Monstrasso. Camacho's down. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the end. 1, 2, and a kick out just at 3. Very nice. Another cover. Another kick out.
Macho has resilience. That's one thing that I give him.
Yeah,
He can take a hell of a beating.
really can.
That's great, I
and
guess.
he doesn't back down.
What a
He keeps
strong
coming.
back he has. Atta boy! boy, count.
Knee to the midsection.
Landed right on the moneymaker.
Knocks Chris Camacho flatter than 4 o'clock. Boom! Drops the knee across the throat, it looked like.
Count, fool.
Is he
Count.
ready?
No, damn it. That's a slow count. Slow count. Where was Luther? Luther would have got the 3.
I don't
Well,
know.
he
if
had to
Luther
make
can
time
just-
for the ha. The count. He had to slow it down.
Did Ruby Reyes really kill Luther?
I think so. She went after him. Sure.
I thought that boy had a future.
All right, the match in the ring. All right. Monstrasso whips him to the rope. He ducks gets out of the way of a clothesline. Head scissors.
There you go. Looks like Camacho's got a little bit more steam left in him.
I don't know what that was. That looks like a
Enough to get them to the corner.
a flying hip. He's bringing that forearm to the back of the head. He's going to try it again. Oh, he misses that. Oh, clothesline in the corner. Oh, flying chest.
Big splash.
Big
This
splash.
Sting never did it any better than that.
Yeah, no, Steve only got like 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
2. Oh,
Suplex, belly,
German suplex, that was pretty.
belly to back off the rope.
You know, I don't really hate that Woody character from Toy Story right there. The guy with the hat. Gets him on damn nerves. Like
Chin
Blossom.
breaker. Oh, that might be
His
it.
foot's under the rope. There you go. Kick out.
the leg.
Yeah. Atta boy, referee.
Yeah, Chris,
If you
you got
haven't
to.
learned anything in wrestling, you gotta learn to hook the leg.
You know what I want to know is who are these people outside? I know that's not. We don't have a crowd.
Well, I mean, we
Are
have,
these look at homeless kids and stuff?
I mean, it looks like it's the Matsuyak family
Nice.
hanging out.
As surely as you will hit rock bottom.
You can see Eddie Vice's forehead.
Bottom of the rock there.
Yeah, I don't know, but it looks like you might have a friend
That's
on the man.
a very nonchalant cover from
I see
Monstrasso.
helmet's there.
Yeah, you got a friend.
He is a friend to us. I
Take
like
you to
him.
karaoke night one of these days.
Like him.
He looks like an Amish Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, they should hire me to make the soundtrack.
Oh, he ducks the clothesline. DDT in the middle of the ring. Camacho for the cover. Hooks the leg. Fantastic.
Damn.
Camacho once again, 2 weeks in a row. He's getting it back for OCCW.
Champion.
Yeah, Tuesday Night Titan there, to borrow a term from the early 80s. Fantastic. All right then. Hey, what is that?
Titan of the Titan.
What is that?
What is this, Lucha? Don't get that thing. Whatever that is, get it out of here.
All right. Well,
Nobody wants to see that.
okay, now that's his play. Now we get deck one. What the hell is this?
Here it comes. Gustin, Goober, Uber, Skibbity Rapapa Boober. You call yourself the fitness guru? Do you even lift, bro?
Laugh.
Get your hands full this time, Goober. Oh, baby, you're gonna be in for a long night against the biggest arms in professional wrestling, the biggest arms in Lucha Libre, baby.
That's right.
And this time, Vito is bringing back what rightfully belongs to us. That's right, baby. You bring that back. The Lucha Pro Heavyweight Championship is coming back to Lucha Pro. It's coming back to Los Angeles. I'll give you something that's yummy, yummy, mama.
Okay. OCCW's last stand? Vintage, that's right. This is their last stand.
They're on their last leg, baby.
Got like one leg, walk on, crippled, hopping around. That Lucha Pro Heavyweight Championship is coming back where it belongs, baby.
If you think you're gonna come out on top again, if you think that you're gonna walk away with our hardware, no shoulda, coulda, woulda, no ifs, ands, or buts. Maybe just a few buts, the ones that you're gonna kick, baby. This is Los Angeles, California, and if you think we're done with you, you're wrong. If you think Lucha Pro's gonna lay down, you're wrong. If you think you're gonna kick our asses, guess what?
Forget about it, huh?
All right. Well, as you can see, that may be a bit premature, but let's go ahead and say it right now. OCCW, August 14th? 17th. Sorry. August 17th. Sorry. I'm a little bit bothered by that. Last stand here at the Della O Training Center. You're going to see Gusten, Thunder Uberstu to my right, taking on V-Pocalypse. Vito Torelli, is that how you say it?
First of all, I don't even know what they're talking about with this Lucha Pro Champ. What is this Lucha Pro Championship? The only thing I'm walking around with is the Los Angeles Spankweight Championship around my voice.
It seems like he's got a lot of...
on that. Is that a confirmed?
A lot of yummy around his way.
You will be putting the yummy beat down on Vito Fratelli.
I'm going to beat him down all right. You say you're not going to lay down? You're going to lay down because I'm going to lay you down. I'm going to lay you down and I'm going to make sweet baby all over your bloody body when I put the beat on you and pin you 1, 2, 3. I don't care if you have the biggest arms in professional wrestling. I'm going to slap those pepperoni nipples right off your chest, and I'm going to shove them down your throat, and I'm going to make you eat it all the way back the car ride to L.A., baby. And you can sleep in your junkyard, and you can sleep there empty-handed because the Spankweight title stays right here as long as you're carrying around that OCCW heavyweight.
Yeah, and also he's going to pin you. And you are not going to take this title back. Yeah, I know. I did the whole pepperoni nipples thing. I don't know about that. Okay.
You kind of lost it. You lost it after that?
Yeah, you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with pepperoni nipples.
Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what they come out and record, what they come out and edit, what they come out and like to splice into footage.
Yeah, you can come out as much as you want.
You can.
We should all come out.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna be lying back with those empty, torn up vehicles in the back of that junkyard that you call a wrestling facility. And you're going to be laying with the rats and the hobos because that's where you belong. Stop coming out here to OC and thinking that you run shit because you don't.
Yeah, if you want a heavyweight title, pop a hubcap off of one of your junk cars and tie it around a shoestring and tie it around your waist because that's as close as you're ever going to get to championship match.
Because you are never going to get it,
Never going to get it.
Never going to get it.
Never going to get it. Say it in the voice.
No, I'm a grown-ass man.
Go up one octave. That's all you got to do. Go up one octave.
One octave. Joey, help him out, Joey.
Never gonna get it.
All right.
But how mad would Vintage Dragon be if Vito was Lucha Pro champion?
You know, I think he'd probably be pretty
salt
content.
his porridge.
He would be a spicy meatball.
That would steam his cabbages.
Well, Vintage Dragon has his work cut out for it. That same night at Last Stand, Vintage Dragon will be taking on Guy Cool, a long stalwart here at OCCW for the OCCW champion. And I pulled Guy Cool aside and I've told him, hey, you know what? You take that belt from him. Not only will we give you a little more, Skrilla, but we're also going to help set you up for the next couple of years, so that you have that title in good hands, all right? You don't have
give your yacht a paint job, and you'll be partying every night.
That's right, maybe.
Yeah, G-string bikinis all night.
He's got a summer surprise coming.
No,
up.
Joe, you can't wear your G-string bikinis on Guy Cool's boats.
Yeah, the summer surprise might be him taking that title right off.
Exactly. So that's going. We're gonna have
surprise.
La Raza is gonna be taking on Chris Camacho and his what's that?
What?
Okay. La Raza is going to be taking on Chris Camacho and a new partner here, RJ Cruz. Are you guys familiar with RJ Cruz? RJ Cruz is a newcomer to OCCW. We're gonna have a little more information on him next week. All right, but I think you guys are gonna be surprised at how well these two jive together. All right, jive, not jive. All right.
Jive turkey.
Kitana Vera will be on the card. We also have a host of us. So we'll have more announcements as the weeks go on. But don't miss it. That is Last Stand here at the Della O Training Center. Orange County Championship Professional Wrestling. You'll see not one, not two, but 3 titles defended here in this very house. Don't miss it. Tickets are $15 at the door, $10 pre-sale, $15 at the door. Go ahead.
And the return of your ring announcer, Joey the Bull Santana.
That's right. Don't you dare miss it. Okay. All right. Any questions? Any questions from you? Anything you wanted to add about the show? You gentlemen will not be there, will you?
I don't really have any questions. I mean, I really like Guy Cool.
Off to figure out what's
Guy
going
Cool
on.
is nice. You broke my face.
Oh, here we go.
I'm a mess under
You
here.
keep saying
You
I broke
kicked
your
me.
face. You really want to feel?
I got a
broken
Timberland
face?
in my face.
Keep running your mouth.
Yeah, okay. Look, I thought we hashed this out. You guys are supposed to be friends, right? Yes.
Well, maybe the next show, Daddy helps them settle their differences. You know.
Yeah. Okay, that
We
would be
want
great.
these.
I thought I had
We
to
want
look down.
these to stay in house. We don't want them going
No,
anywhere
so
else.
wait,
I'm so caught up in the fact that I broke his face.
Do we need to do this again? Let's
No
shake
matter
hands.
I'm
what,
gonna
at
look
the
weird
end
on
of
the
day, I
flyers.
got your back if you
Wait,
got
wait.
mine. We can get past this if you stop bitching
Okay,
all the time.
okay, one more time.
Fine.
Shake
I won't
hands.
bring it up again.
Shake hands one more time.
Come on.
Just come on.
Peace treaty right
so that
here.
we're good. Come on, shake hands. Peace treaty. Don't say that.
Why can't
there you
we
go.
be friends?
Yeah.
All right, very good. See, doesn't everybody feel?
Hey, hold on right quick.
Oh,
Hey, see?
wait a minute.
See? Hey, man. I don't even
Hey,
put
no,
me
no,
in my
no,
face
no,
no
no,
more.
no,
I don't want to take no more.
You'll be all right.
I don't trust this man. It's a trap.
Get him back in here. Get him back.
I'm a Lucha Pro fan. Where's that title? You know,
Wait,
you
somebody-
got anything to say? I got things to say.
Let me say
Sit down.
something.
Sit down.
Get up
Wait,
right quick.
I ain't getting nothing. Sit down right here.
Where's the chair at?
Where's the chair? There's another chair right here.
Go ahead, sit down. Go ahead, sit right there.
Oh, you can leave now.
Wait,
Leave now.
Don't be running people off.
I'll do what I want to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
I need no
Hey.
introduction. I don't need no introduction, but I do have an issue.
Okay, let's hear it.
John, what's up with this bullshit, man?
Hey, language. This is a-
No. Listen, I say what I want to say. But listen, my boy right there, his throat is all messed up.
Well, that was, first of all, that's not my show. That's G.
No. So you're gonna take responsibility
No,
because
I'm not.
you the one that teamed them up with that idiot wearing a sex mask. So no, you're gonna explain yourself, man.
All right.
See, listen, I went down with an injury. You supposed to look out for my boy. We generated the most money for you in 2018, and that's a fact.
Okay.
And now my man's sitting there with his throat damn near done.
Okay.
You let that clown leave. Listen, you let that clown leave him in the ring by himself to be beaten.
Can I talk now? First of all, that guy wasn't wearing that red sex mask when they teamed up. All right, so that's not my
No, it's
fault.
BS. You let this idiot run around here all the time. Everything's a joke to him. It's not a joke. We win here, all right? If it wasn't for my man BA, he wouldn't have no gold around his waist. All right? He's carried him for what? About how many months now, BA?
Too long.
Hold on a second. You're going on about having your partner's back. This guy's running your partner down.
And yet, where is he? He sits there and runs off.
He scared him.
I scared him. I walked up because I have an
I
issue.
just told him. If
As
you
soon as
got
I-
my
listen.
back, I got yours.
As soon-
Where is he?
Well, you don't have his back right now.
That's his fault. He ran off. He didn't have my back on Sunday.
You know how fast I was going on the freeway to get here? Because I got a lot to get off my chest.
All right, well-
Let it be known, OCCW, I will be back 3 months.
3 months.
And let it be known, clown, you Ronald McDonald lookalike. The first thing I'm going to do is kick your teeth down your freaking throat.
Wait a
because
minute.
at the end of the day,
wait.
you are a clown.
Wait. We still got the tag team titles though, bro. Like you got to let us defend our titles. Like
Yeah, but listen, he left you in the ring for dead, though, man.
I know, man. But you can't do that until if he loses the titles for us, you can do whatever the hell you want to.
Listen, how
But
about we
until-
do this, man? Listen, I'm going to be back in 3 months. Let's just dump this clown on the side of the road while we on the way to greatness, man. Listen, I'm going to be back in 3 months. You can rev this thing back up. We don't need him.
I feel you, I feel you. But at the same time, I got a good thing going right now. I mean, like the titles are still around my. Whether I'm carrying him or not, I'm still holding it.
Yeah, but see, that's a good thing. I come back. That's the best thing. You dig what I'm saying?
I feel you, and I'm with you on that. But while I'm doing this, you gotta let me do me.
Yeah, but
right
listen, man, listen. This clown gonna leave you for dead again, man.
Wait a minute. Were you you been the last 6 months?
I've been rehabbing.
Yeah, exactly.
Working hard to get back.
They got a tag team title.
Yeah.
Look, don't come in here stirring stuff up, right?
Listen,
Right?
listen, John.
I'll give you credit for not going online like a little bitch and fucking doing stuff on social media. That's not the kind of guy you are, all right? You're a man. You came in here. You
I'm
said
a
it to
man's
my
man
face.
on top of that.
Okay, fine, good. I that's why you and I get along so well. because-
I don't type. I ain't no internet thug like some people.
Yeah, I know.
I'll pull up on you, and that is a fact.
I believe it. I believe it.
He doesn't use emojis to describe people as trash
Right?
with spider emojis.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, did you guys look in the back window? I think I see Azrael running down the escalators down
No,
there.
Azrael will be back.
Well, yeah, he
probably
better
said
get
he's a water
listen. He
closet.
better get as
Look,
far as he can for right now. You know what I mean? He better don't come nowhere near this building.
well, okay, all right. He can come here.
You gotta leave him in one piece though, man. Because I'm not ready to drop this. That's all I'm saying. Like, give me an opportunity.
But I'm telling you, if you don't drop him, he's gonna drop you, man. That's what I'm telling you. Trust me. Dude is a scumbag, and I don't know why you keep this clown on payroll.
Because he makes me money.
He makes you money,
People
yeah,
tune
okay.
in to see him. People buy tickets to see him, etc. He is our tag team champion. You understand business, right? You understand business. You're making more money
if
with
I
him
didn't
than you ever
understand
did
business,
without him.
I would have dropped him a long
Exactly.
time ago.
Listen,
So-
his only role in being tag team champions is just carrying the belt around his waist. You know, my man BA over here wrestling handicap matches, defending them titles.
Be that as it may.
His tag team partner might as well be Nicholas.
Wow.
All right. Well,
mean,
can we
he ain't
continue
wrong.
with our show? Can we continue with our show?
Yeah, we continue. I'm not leaving though.
Okay. Can we get the boys back in here?
Azrael!
Or have they left?
No,
Yeah,
I'll
come back,
follow you
Azrael.
out there.
Please come back.
By the train station over there somewhere.
But you know what though? No, I'll fall back because, like I say, man, it's a brotherhood right here,
Okay.
and I just want what's best for you.
And,
So
and that's all.
just on your word, I'ma stall him out.
I'm happy you got my
get the chairs
back.
from now.
I
Get the chairs in
appreciate
the
that,
closet.
but
But-
also understand that I got this. I can look out for myself.
But
as
you
well.
you let it be known you talk to him
You know
because
what,
listen,
you guys, this sounds real nice. You ain't running shit around here. You ain't paying for the venue. You don't own the ring. You don't own the belts. All right, I will decide who wrestles and when. If someone wins, great. If someone loses, great. All right.
but guess
I
what,
don't
John?
want
You need to realize something.
I do realize
You
something.
need to realize something. All these clowns here are eating off of the table that me and my man BA, we built this table and now they eating off of it.
Well, there's people saying, I have Mr. Havoc saying, I like to say I made a lot of money in 2018 just by bringing myself on there.
That's true.
With the Chiver move.
I agree. You know what? Chiver was one of the bigger draws. Along with Goosen, along with yourself.
Yeah, you can tell Chiver to shut his damn mouth or I shut it for him.
Whoa.
I'll let you tell him that.
Oh,
All
you
right.
know I'll tell him that.
Yes, I know you will.
I probably won't tell him. I'll probably just shut his mouth.
Okay.
You know how I get down.
Yes, I know how you get down. Jesus Christ, man. You are in a bad way today.
Oh, yeah, I'm just anxious to come back and crack somebody's skull in.
Oh, feel free. But you let that knee heal, and before you do any skull cracking. All right, Gustin, did you find him?
Oh, jeez.
Continues!
This is some.
Continues here! Right now! You are done! You are done! You are... Full Nelson! Ah!
No,
Give up!
We're
Give
in the
up!
500.
Oh, so these are the guys making you
Give
money,
up.
huh? Look at this. This is ridiculous.
And we're going to break this up.
Hell, we're having foreplay on live TV right
All
now.
right.
Help me, Marcus
Time,
Ray!
time.
This is
Time
ridiculous.
out. Ding, ding, ding.
I don't
You
quit.
quit? No, he doesn't quit.
I'm very
He doesn't
tired.
quit.
I don't
Take
quit.
a-
This is like, so this
It's a
is
lot of stairs.
this is what's gonna knock out Lucha Pro, okay?
All right.
You were all the way down on the train platform. I found him, though.
All right. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
he tried to bite me off, but I brought him.
Would you
I
guys?
did.
All right. Look, we have
Just look at this.
Partner, don't worry.
You got a fitness one over here, and you got a guy with a sexual chicken mask on. Like, how does this look right now? How does this look right now, John?
This looks pretty bad, I admit.
Every time I come back, this place gets weirder and weirder.
I agree.
This
Every time I come back, and I'm here every day.
Has the stamina.
I'm embarrassed for you right now,
Wild
John.
Stallion.
I'm embarrassed for you.
All right.
You are lucky to have such
Uberstood.
a partner.
Uberstood is the greatest technical wrestler in Lucha Pro history. I've been wrestling him for months, and I've yet to get a single Pinfall decision.
Okay, have a seat. Grab some air. Get some air.
There's a lot of homeless people over there. They had a hell of a match. Just rolled and past them.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Did you see John Allen down there pushing his shopping cart?
It was like
No?
It was just like being at the Lucha Pro Arena.
All right.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
why don't you take a break for right now from the longest match in history, okay?
We beat the Lucha homies, me and you, and you
did.
guys barely beat Voodoo Master and Alan.
Correction. He beat the Lucha homies.
I just told you that
He beat the Lucha homies. You just, hey, listen,
sit right
hey,
here.
hey, don't touch
No,
me.
it's
Hey,
okay.
hey, I will,
No, I
hey, I
can't.
will.
It's okay.
Your jaw will be wired shut.
I would love to fight you.
Hey,
right
tell him to
now,
get
but
away
I'm
from
too
me, man.
tired. Tell him, John, I'd love to fight him. but
John,
I'm too
come on,
tired.
hey,
Too
you,
tired to fight
I'm
you
too
right
tired
now.
to
John,
fight
you
right
know
now.
I'm a violent man. You know
I
that.
know you are,
Take
but
a
we're
rain
gonna take
check.
it easy for right now. You don't want to maybe prematurely.
You better
injure
tell
your
him,
knee
listen.
By sticking your foot too far up someone's ass.
15
Okay.
wild stallions. The stamina there.
All right, we have. Okay, can we get a little decorum here? How you doing, Goostin? You all right?
I'm
All right.
fine.
All right.
I'm a little winded.
Calm your boy down.
I'm trying.
Calm your man down.
I mean, I like I said, where I stand is Big O is my homie. This is my tag team partner. We have the tag titles. That is not gonna change as long as I'm carrying this tag team. That is not going to change.
See that right there? Suckling on that.
Hey,
teeth.
what did I tell you, man?
Okay.
You are no longer allowed to
I'm
speak.
tired. I'm too tired.
You are no longer allowed to speak.
Man, he can speak. He's a
John,
guest on the
John.
show. It's my show. All right. We have
So you gonna pay his hospital bill?
No.
Okay, then there we go.
But he'll sue you. Is that what you want?
I don't care about being sued,
right.
man. You know I don't care.
I think he's been in court a few times.
Okay.
Exactly. Like, get in line.
All right. We are to the point in our show known as topics. This is where we have topics where we discuss. I will give a topic. You will have 1 minute to discuss said topic, and we will go on to the next. All right? Is everyone in agreement with this? Sure. All right. You're familiar with this. You guys are familiar with this. Goosen, you're familiar with this. Would you like to participate in topics, big man?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Let's all sit down and play Scrabble together while we're here. That'll bring us all together.
Oh, this guy's
Why
talking
can't
about
we
being
be friends.
This guy in the chicken mask is talking about things being ridiculous. Okay. All right. Our first topic is Impact Wrestling in Orange County. Impact Wrestling in Orange County. Who wants to take the topic first?
I'll take it.
All right. We have B.A. Marcus Frey for 1 minute. Go.
I mean, it's great. Hopefully, if it gives some of the local talent an opportunity to maybe show up and have a chance to show up on their show, maybe even wrestle a dark match for them, I think that it's a fantastic opportunity. If it's literally just them touring, I don't think that they have the fan base big enough to really tour in Southern California. But if that's the case, if you're going to open the doors to some local talent to get an opportunity, much like WWE does for a lot of our guys, we've seen Mr. Uberstud on there, we've seen Mikey O'Shea on there. Like, if you're going to do that, if you're going to open the doors for some of our local talent, fantastic. The fact that they think that they can tour, we'll see. I mean, is this something that's going to air on television, or is it going to be like a WWE live thing? If it's going to be like that, then good for you, I guess. But I mean, I hope it doesn't end up being a giant waste of money.
Right. Okay, good. Time. Excellent take. Excellent take. You know what? I just want to put my 2 cents in about, well, I'll save it till after. All right. Big man, you are up. Let's talk about Impact Wrestling in Orange County. Go.
They're invading my territory, my house. Be respectful, and I'll run through your whole locker room. Time's up.
I love his answers, just like me. And
Short and sweet.
don't forget to say, never mind.
No, that's your thing.
Time's up. I mean, I said what I said. I'll run through the whole locker room. None of them me, so they probably ain't gonna make nothing. You put Othello on the show.
Well, you know, I can
I do
probably
a little
make
something.
phone call, make that happen.
Make it, well, you know, still recovering, but you know.
Yeah.
But even on one leg, I'll run through the whole locker room. So yeah, make that happen.
Okay, just remember that if you re-injure your knee on the mend, that's going to put us further back. Now, I'll make that call right now. I got my phone right here. Yes, it's a 10. It's a 10. But no, it's not. But
I was like,
If you do
$10.
it's a 10-year-old.
Hey, BA, hey, they 20s. No, they 10s.
But I keep them clean. I keep them clean.
I keep them clean.
I keep them clean. Yeah. All right. Anyone else want to weigh in on this?
Sure.
All right, Azrael, you have 1 minute. Go.
I'm surprised Othello didn't just plead the fifth when you put the microphone in front of him. That's what he's used to doing whenever anybody asks him a question on camera. You know what I mean? I think Impact's the greatest wrestling promotion in all the world with legions and legions of fans. And it would be an honor and a privilege if they would, put me in such of a match. Me, your good friend Azrael, the greatest technical wrestler in all of OCCW history. I am the show everywhere I go, from San Diego to Barstow. And I know where the esports arena is because I've played lots and lots of Call of Duty in that building. It's like a second home to me. I don't know about going to downtown Santa Ana at night, so hopefully you'll come with me and make sure that everything's okay. Watch the car, make sure the bags don't get stolen or anything, because there's a lot of shifty people around that time of night. But not me. I'm a straight arrow, Azrael is. I'm a straight shooter, and I am, running for mayor of this town. And Impact Wrestling, with their legions and what do you mean, do they tour? They're an international organization.
Time.
Do you realize how stupid you look? I wish to see how stupid you look, man.
WrestleMania is like the Slammiversary pre-show.
That's
and
right.
it will be an honor to meet you, Mr. Sonjay Dutt. Or wait, no. They stole him, didn't they?
They did.
Whoever's in charge now, it'd be an honor and a privilege.
Is it Dixie Carter?
God, I hope so. Beautiful woman, Dixie Carter.
Goosen, you want to weigh in on Impact in OC?
You allowed to talk now.
While Azrael put some chapstick on his lips after kissing all that ass.
Trying to get us work, man. Talking about you carrying me.
I don't necessarily know why they wouldn't be able to tour. I think if you do the tour smartly, it's something you can do. I've been to an Impact show, TNA at the time, but they did tours, but it was on a much smaller scale. They did it in smaller venues, and it was more of a live show kind of feel. And I think when it's not. I mean, maybe next to the WWE, they're a smaller company, but it's not like they're nothing. They have money, they have people running the business that know what's going on. So I think if they do a tour smartly, there's no reason that they couldn't do it. And the more promotions that come through Orange County, the more wrestling gets built up in Orange County. And maybe that puts some eyeballs our way too. That's the best kind of balls there are. Right, the eyes just looking right at you.
Can I punch him in the face
No,
now?
you can't punch him in the face. He's got time. All right. Very good.
Always seem to be talking about balls.
All right. Now, I'm going to weigh in on more Impact in OC. Now, Impact Wrestling started off as TNA, and then it became... it started off with Jeff Jarrett's gig, Jerry Jarrett's gig, and then it became TNA, and then became Impact, and then back to TNA. Now it's Impact again.
Gorilla Pro at one point.
Let me tell you something right now. All right, everyone talks about how it's a mess, and for 15 years, or for 10 years, I've heard how it's just about ready to go under. Let me tell you something about Impact Wrestling. Whether you like their style of wrestling or not, whether you want to see them succeed, whether you want to see them fail, they have survived Eric Bischoff. They have survived Kevin Nash. They have survived Hulk Hogan. They have survived Dixie Carter. They have survived... Wasn't Paulie Dangerously there too? Or Paul Heyman there for a bit? In any case...
And now they're on Twitch.
They will,
Twitch?
Yeah, they will survive. They will go on, and they will be maybe forever a C-level event, or B-level event, if you will. They will be here long after AEW, and I'm saying it right now, AEW is going to go away.
What do you got against AEW?
I don't have anything against AEW, but I've seen this sort of thing happen before. I think AEW...
Be positive. That's more work for the boys, man. Come on.
Okay, I think it would be great if they lasted, but there are certain things you see in business, what do they call that? Models that you just know are doomed to fail.
I mean, I feel like there's the NFL and then there's the Arena Football League.
Sure.
And there's always going to be one that runs, no matter how much the success is maybe not to the level of the
But then you have your USFL and you have your XFL. The XFL is a perfect example. People were so excited about it. The first week or two, it was huge. People had expected to see pro wrestling in football pads. And then when it came down to be
the best thing about the XFL was the fights in the crowd.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do one more topic, and this is a somber topic, and you know, I had read about it earlier today, and you know, I was there when all this was happening. Not there, but I remember when all this was happening, and so I want to ask you guys to take this seriously. So as A, not to offend; B, to show the proper respect for the topic. The topic is the Von Erichs. All right. Now you guys are familiar with the Von Erich story,
Yeah.
right? All right. So we're gonna start with the big man here, the Von Erichs. 1 minute.
I really, like I say, I've been so busy with my rehab and everything, just trying to get back. What's going on with the Von Erichs?
Nothing's going on, but that, you know, for a long time what do you remember about the Von Erichs?
Oh, I remember about the Von Erichs, man. A legendary wrestling family. I mean, you know, my guy was Kerry Von Erich. You know, I was watching him. I think I started watching him when I was about 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I told myself, like, yo, I want to be built just like that. You know, that claw, man, and that, you know, that.
He's a big influence.
Yeah, he's had a huge influence on me, you know.
Yeah, I
And
remember
when
his match with Ric Flair.
Yeah. You know, I was so excited when he came to the WWF at the time as a Texas Tornado, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, couldn't get his act together, and eventually we all know what happened. And that was pretty heartbreaking, especially for me, because he was one of the guys that influenced me. So, you know, legendary family in my book, man, legendary. Deserve nothing but the utmost respect.
All right, time. You know what? This is a pretty somber topic, so if anybody doesn't want to participate, I will understand. Is there anybody that wants to add to that?
No.
You ready? Okay, go.
I mean, they are a legendary family known in the wrestling business. A lot of people talk about the Von Erich curse, and you know that there's something hanging over that family and within the business to where everybody's had some kind of ailment or, you know, tragedy happen to them while either in the ring or involved in wrestling. And you know, I like my man was saying, the Texas Tornado played a huge part in my growing up within wrestling too. And, you know, even when he went and lost his foot, I still felt like he was one of the best to ever do it. You know, so you gotta respect that family for sure, no matter what, and understand that, you know, sometimes stuff just happens, you know, but you know, I look at it and go, that without them, I don't know where professional wrestling would have gotten to, because they were a stalwart within the history of wrestling.
Time.
I really don't have anything nice to say.
Okay. Let's just hold that back.
Of course,
then.
a velvet chicken over here wouldn't have nothing nice to say.
Okay, let's hold on to it then. We'll say this when we're off the air.
This is a perfect example of, if you don't have anything nice to say nothing at all.
Yes, this is the best time. All right. I'm gonna weigh in on this.
Never punched David in the face, though.
When I was a kid, growing up, I saw Kevin Von Erich and Kerry Von Erich. I even remember bits and pieces of David Von Erich, but mostly it was Kerry and Kevin that I watched. And you're right. When I saw Kerry Von Erich, I wanted to look like that. I started working out to look more like Kerry Von Erich, and I wanted to wrestle like Kevin Von Erich with those flying drop kicks and, you know, the off the top rope. And then I remember their titanic struggles with the Freebirds. All right, and then all of a sudden, David Von Erich's dead, and everyone's sad. And then they have the memorial where Kerry Von Erich wrestles Ric Flair and wins the title. And then, a little while later, Mike Von Erich almost dies. You know, and then Kerry Von Erich is dead, or Mike Von Erich. They kept killing themselves. Chris Von Erich, Mike Von Erich. It was so sad. It's a sad story. It's good that Kevin is still around, and you know, he still does some motivational speaking. And the Von Erich, what I wanted to talk about was the Von Erich, the next generation of Von Erichs that are wrestling. But I guess that's a topic that we're gonna have to wait for another time. I guess you can't talk about the Von Erichs without talking about tragedy. That said. Last Stand, August 17th, here at the Del O Training Center. You will see Gusten Thunder Uberstüd, right? You will see Vintage Dragon. You will see La Raza. You will see Chris Camacho and a host of others wrestling for what may be many of the Orange County Championship Wrestling wrestlers' last stand. Since they're not getting the job done against Lucha Pro, we're going to see what they got. Ladies and gentlemen.
You're gonna wish me luck?
I don't.
Good luck on my
You gonna wish him luck there, big man?
I ain't wishing jingle bells over here, nothing.
Come on.
Gooston, this is one thing that you need to take on the road with you. I always say this. I've said this since the day I got in this business. Luck is for losers. Don't look for it. Don't ask for it. Don't wish for it. You get the job done your goddamn self.
Well,
And you want to know why? And you want to know why? You want to know why Lucha Pro keeps sticking it to you? Well, I mean, come on, man. Self-explanatory.
For the team of Thunder and Lightning, B.A. Marcus Frey and Azrael. For the Lucha Pro Heavyweight Champion, Gusten Uberstooth. For the Spank, no. For the Yummy Weight Champion. For the former champ, Othello. And for Joey the Bull, I am Jonathan Malice. Thanking you for joining us. Wishing you all your bumps may be in the ring. Take us out, Joe.
We'll see you all next week, 9 o'clock
What the
Pacific
hell
Standard Time.
are you doing? Oh, my
And,
God.
Here
Watch
we
out for
go
the camera.
again.
Watch out for the camera.
There we go
They're
again.
gonna
See
end
you all next week, guys. Oh, Jesus.